Angel Reese. She might have tapped out, y'all. Angel Reese may have tapped out and quit on the Chicago Sky. Everybody is speculating. What is this back injury? What's going on? Hey, are you trying to pretend like you hurt because Caitlin Clark really is hurt? Wait. What's going on? What's going on?
Angel Reese might be ducking more than a back injury excuse. She could be avoiding accountability altogether. 3 games in 3 weeks, each ending in blowout fashion, and the Chicago Sky have looked more like a rec league squad than a professional team. Since June, they've been spiraling with no solutions, no adjustments, and no urgency. Yet every time fans ask what's going on, the Sky fall back on the same tired phrase, day to day. No clear medical updates, no official reports, nothing close to transparency, just silence, frustration, and a growing suspicion that the supposed injury is more smokescreen than setback.
I think Angel Reese, and I'm saying this with my chest out, I think she's quit on the Chicago Sky. She's been claiming a back injury basically since the All-Star break. And there's no details. Every day we hear that Angel Reese is day to day. And every week there's no update on what she's struggling with, what she's doing. There's nothing. There's no information about Angel Reese. I think she's quit on this season.
Now fans aren't buying it. They're starting to whisper, no, shout, that Angel Reese might have flat out quit. And the doubts just keep piling up. If she's really hurt, then why is she skipping games but popping up online to promote her new sneakers? How do you put shoe launches and Instagram deals over your teammates, your city, and the loyal fans still begging for one reason to believe this season isn't already dead in the water? For someone who wants to be the face of the league, disappearing when your squad needs you most is not a good look. Let us know in the comments if you think Reese is truly injured or just checked out for the season.
The second missing component in the WNBA right now is Angel Reese and her dozens of aliases. Has anyone seen Bayou Barbie lately? Where in the hell is Double Double Barbie? Where is the me-bound clown? It has been weeks since I have heard anything about Angel Reese. She's becoming known as the Vanishing Barbie because no one can find her.
The entire situation screams inconsistency. Normally, when a pro athlete goes down, the team makes the injury clear. You'll hear specific terms: ankle sprain, hamstring strain, concussion protocol. And almost always, there's a timetable for recovery. A week, 2 weeks, maybe sidelined until postseason. But with Angel Reese, it's nothing but the same 2 words on repeat, day to day. No details, no explanation, not even a clue about what the injury supposedly is. After nearly a month of this back and forth, it's no surprise fans are questioning if she's actually hurt at all.
Supposedly, Angel Reese has been dealing with a back injury. That is the official reason for her mysterious absence. But there has been rampant speculation that this back injury isn't as serious as Angel Reese claims. And some believe that Angel Reese has quit on her team and quit on the season.
Compare this to the Indiana Fever, where professionalism is the standard. If Caitlin Clark tweaks a knee or bangs an elbow, the team immediately updates fans. What body part, how serious, and when she's expected back. That's what transparency looks like. That's how you respect a fan base. You don't leave loyal supporters in the dark, because openness builds trust. And right now, trust is exactly what the Sky are losing.
Hey, look, bro, you gotta remember, she quit in Unrivaled. She just stopped playing in Unrivaled. Said she was hurt, didn't show up for the championship game, didn't even show up and watch. Last season, she claimed her wrist was messed up, didn't finish playing in none of the games. Now, this year, she's saying this season, it's her back. It looked like she's not finishing playing in none of the games. The Sky needs you. The Chicago Sky, you guys are the gum on the bottom of the shoe of the league. They need Angel Reese to play in games. Angel, where you at? Where you at, Angel? This is nuts.
Instead of calming fans, Chicago's secrecy has only fueled chaos. Every week of silence makes the situation look even worse. And when you dig into the numbers, the mystery only grows. Over the last 3 weeks, Reese has suited up for just 3 games. That's it. A day-to-day injury is supposed to mean you're right on the verge of returning, not sidelined for 80% of the schedule. That sounds a lot more like indefinitely out, no matter how the Sky try to spin it. And when a franchise refuses to be honest, fans start filling in the blanks themselves.
In the last 4 weeks, Angel Reese has played 3 games. I'm no expert in math, but that appears to be less than 1 game a week. Unsurprisingly, all 3 games Angel Reese played in, the Chicago Bravado lost by an average of 18 points. Translation, they got their ass kicked.
That's when things start to get sticky. Some fans suspect this isn't even about basketball anymore. Maybe the Sky are covering for her. Maybe Reese doesn't want the real reason exposed. The head coach hasn't helped either, repeating the same day-to-day excuse at every press conference, like a broken record. Even ESPN has hinted she's probably done for the season. And when that done for the year narrative sits side by side with the team's official day-to-day stance, it doesn't just come off sloppy. It makes the Sky and Reese look like they're playing games with their own fans.
Angel Reese declined to travel to Indianapolis, and her coach came out and said something about, she's just focused on her rehab right now, and, she's day to day. We've never had an explanation on what caused the back injury, what's a time frame for her recovery. It's similar to so-and-so's back injury. This is something she struggled with here or there. All we've heard is day to day, and Angel Reese has disappeared.
So here's the question every fan is asking. Is Angel Reese battling a legitimate injury, or is she just strategically unavailable? Because day-to-day is starting to sound less like a medical update and more like a polite way of saying, don't expect her back anytime soon. And the longer this drags on, the worse it looks. Timing matters in sports, and right now the timing makes it seem like she's done.
Everybody is ablaze right now. Everybody's wondering, what is really going on with Angel Reese? Has she just flat out quit again? Has she quit on the Chicago Sky? Angel, you have to have some level of self-awareness here.
Think about it. Reese suits up for 3 games, all losses by an average margin of 18 points. Then suddenly, poof, she's gone. That's what people keep pointing to. When a player misses time, it usually follows a standout performance or a clear freak injury. But when you're on the court and your team keeps getting blown out night after night, disappearing right after just feels less like bad luck and more like...
She identified once they lost Vandersloot, their point guard, early in the year, and once they started getting their brains beat in, hey, we're not going to win anything this year. I'm not putting these L's on my resume. I'm going to have an excuse for the Chicago Sky potentially coming in with the worst or second worst record in the WNBA. These losses will not be on my resume.
The truth is, the Chicago Sky are stuck with a miserable 8-24 record, and they were mathematically bounced from playoff contention way back in June. Brutal doesn't even begin to cover it. And for Reese, stepping away at this moment doesn't come across as leadership. It looks more like she's protecting her personal brand instead of grinding.
I think Angel Reese has quit on the season. The Bravado are 8-24. They were essentially eliminated from the playoffs back in June. I'm sure Angel Reese believes that there's no reason for her to play, but I think it could be a bit deeper than that too.
You can't ignore the optics. The Sky are sinking, the season's already lost, and the defeats stack higher every week. Each game Reese skips makes it easier to believe she doesn't want to be tied to the collapse. Some fans even claim she's avoiding being remembered as part of one of the worst squads in the league. So instead, Reese sits, hides behind the day-to-day tag, and keeps her name away from those ugly box scores. But here's where that theory falls apart. When she did play, nothing changed. The team still got blown out, still looked clueless, still stumbled to the final buzzer. If she truly wanted to prove her worth, staying on the floor through the collapse was her shot to rise above it. Instead, her absence only fuels the critics who argue she wanted no part of the wreckage, choosing to protect her image off the court rather than fight for her teammates on.
I'm wondering if Angel Reese is in no rush to return because she doesn't want to be blamed for declining mainstream interest in the WNBA. We've been talking about this the past couple of weeks. What are the biggest storylines right now in the WNBA? Outside of AA batteries flying on the court, gift wrapped in plastic wiener, what is there to talk about? Since Caitlin Clark has been injured, which has damn near been the entire season, but mainly since the All-Star break, there has been minimal mainstream interest in pretend basketball.